Role questions. In the role questions, we have to identify the role of a sentence in the stimulus. Okay? A not so effective strategy is to read the stimulus and see how that sentence fits in the whole argument. It saves time, but it's not the best way to go about it. Here's the strategy that we have developed at Access Prep. Okay? First step is to identify the conclusion of the stimulus. Do not worry about the sentence they have mentioned in the question. Just read the argument, the stimulus, and identify the conclusion. Once you've done that, then go back to the stimulus or read it again and identify the sentence which is mentioned in the question. Okay? That's something you should do after you have identified the conclusion. Okay? Then the third step is to see how that sentence, the sentence that question talks about, is related to the conclusion. Okay? First find the conclusion, then find that sentence, and then see how they're related. Okay? The role of a sentence in the argument is how it is related to the conclusion. Okay? If you're trying to see how it fits in the whole general argument, it doesn't lead to the right answer choice always, or it takes a lot of time. But if you see how it's related to the conclusion, it makes huge difference. It's like straightforward, very focused, and you're just going to come up with something that you're looking for. Okay? Now, when you're looking for that sentence and how it fits in the argument in relation to the conclusion, that many things that can happen. It might be the sentence that you have identified as conclusion. That happens. And if it happens that the sentence the question is talking about is the sentence that you identified as the conclusion, then that's its role. Its role in the argument is that it's the conclusion of the argument. But it could also be premise. It could be the secondary conclusion. It could be information which is against the conclusion. Sometimes author mentions information in the stimulus which is against the conclusion. Could be somebody else's claim or opinion. So it could be even that sentence, right? So basically, just role of a sentence in an argument is how it is related to the conclusion. Okay? Rather than looking how it fits in the whole argument, just focus on how it's related to the conclusion.